What's up, y'all? Semi-confidential here. It's your boy Mars. And you got A-Ron in the building.
Yo.
We back again with another episode for y'all. And this time we're going to switch it up. We're going to keep it different. I know we usually talk about relationships and, perspective of dating and all that other stuff. But today we want to talk about something serious. We actually want to talk about the mental health in general. Recent news that celebrity Twitch have passed away due to depression, and it's very heartbreaking.
Suicide.
But
But
either way,
either way,
I mean, it's just sad. It's heartbreaking to see. I believe he was a family man.
yeah, he had 3 kids.
3 kids, a wife.
And a wife.
Had a great career. He was on the Ellen Show. I believe he started off his career with
Dancing with the Stars.
No, the other show. So you
think you could dance?
There we go.
Why the fuck? Oh, see, they all sound the same to me. America's the best dance crew. Just playing.
I know, right? But it's just to see that he passed away. It's just very very heartbreaking, in that we definitely send our condolences to the family. But depression is not even just depression, but mental health it's real, people. Like, this is a real situation. It's a real topic that we all seem to avoid and not really talk about as much, because I know we all deal with traumas and personal things in our lives, and so we should talk about it more. And it should be put out there for a lot of us to really solve and get down to the nitty gritty with it. But what is your insight on when you heard about our guy Twitch?
I was surprised, to be honest. But everybody keeps saying the same thing. He never showed signs.
No,
He never showed signs. There's a stigma in the world in regards to men and how we're supposed to deal with shit in our everyday lives. Like, most people think that just because we're men, when certain situations arise, we're supposed to just deal with the shit, do whatever it is we need to do to deal with the shit, get over it. Because now we got to go back to our regular lives of working and providing and trying to, move forward in life. And then we lose sight that people actually really do have their own demons that they fight and they battle with and they struggle with. So they might not show signs of it, but that don't mean that it doesn't exist. You know what I mean? Like,
it's true.
Sometimes, because men won't just come out and say it, you gotta poke around a bit and check in. You know what I'm saying? That's why, when I text you from time to time, and I just be just checking in.
Yeah.
Just to check in, see what's happening, what's going on, what's popping with you. Or I text my cousins, just checking in, just tapping in. And usually when you do that, you'll find most times when you do that, especially on the phone, you'll figure out some shit is going on that you ain't know about because they telling you about it. And the only reason why they telling you about it is because you took the time to reach out and say, everything okay? I ain't heard from you in a while. I ain't chatted with you in a bit. I just want to, check in, see how everything is, see if you're okay.
And that's important, people. It is a true statement when they say check on your happy friends, your strong friends, check on your family members. Check on your best friend. Check on your family. Check on your closest peoples, because we don't know what the other person's dealing with on a daily basis. Work can be very stressful. Even relationships can be very stressful, to the point where we all kind of just we fall into this deep depression. But as individuals, I know we can't speak, and that's the thing that we should also learn to do. Speak more about it. I know as men, we do it a lot where we don't really talk about our feelings and stuff like that. We kind of keep it hidden and kind of just bottle it all up, to the point where, we go through a situation where, and it's not an insult, people. It's not an insult at all. I'm not trying to be funny or anything, but Robin Williams. Robin Williams is the funniest man on the planet. And poof, like just suicide.
Yeah.
So it's like you have to check on people like that just to see kind of like what they're going through. And even Dion Cole, I finally finished his recent special. And at the end of his special, he talked to the audience. He said, you know, I want to let you know that I've lost like some family members and close, like, you know, I lost my mom, I lost like some aunts and, you know, close people to him. And he said, you got to understand that it's a hard part to be a comic and be happy every day, or happy and, you know, uplifting when it comes to performing in front of people every time. So,
especially when they're not okay.
Especially when they're not okay.
He said that. He's like, no, motherfucker, we not okay.
We're not okay. Like, that's a hard job to do, especially if trauma is going on in your life, and we as people, we have to deal with it, but we also have to do our job at the end of the day. It's hard. So it's definitely one of those things where, you know, check on your people's people. Check on your people's people. You know, keep tabs on everybody, communicate, even if it's your best friend and y'all don't talk about anything or don't talk on a regular.
Yeah, don't use that. Oh, he's good. Don't take that for granted. Just because he smile every day, and just because, you know, he's still coming to work and making motherfuckers laugh, and he's still hanging out with you motherfuckers at the bar, or she's still kicking it with you bitches at the mall, or you know what I'm saying, what have you, dinner dates, lunch dates, coffee breaks, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, they still get up and live their everyday life, but that don't mean they okay. They could be struggling. Every sip at that fucking coffee shop, they could be struggling trying to figure some shit out. And you don't even know.
Nope. Like I said, you know, people, and I commend us, but we also have to work better on the situation. But I do commend us as people, especially as millennials, where we, or even like our parents' generation as well. Like, I commend you and our fathers and moms and uncles and grandmothers and stuff that take situations and we try to make sure that we do the best work we can, even though life is stressful and we go through BS every day. I commend everyone that still keeps strong and still wake up with a smile on their face and positive vibes and a positive attitude, saying like, you know what, this is not the end. And, you know, as people, we have to do that. Like, today, we have to do that. We have to be strong.
It's time for motherfuckers to get back to doing what we was doing before 2020 kicked in.
Oh, man.
Y'all gotta live life with a purpose now, man. I know some of y'all slowed down out here, but y'all gonna have to start reinventing yourselves and finding that motherfucking passion for some of the things that you used to do, whether it be drawing or writing, just going out, taking walks, reading books, meeting new people, going to the club, going to the lounges, and get outside, man. Figure out some shit that you can do to distract yourself from the inner demons of yourself.
Yeah, it's much important, people. Like, you know, trying to break away from the stresses in your life. Find a positive vice. Positive vice, like A.A. Ron said. You know, positive vice. Find something to get back into it. You know, but I just definitely take time to really get yourself together mentally and check on your family members, people. Check on them. It's much important. Blood is thicker than water.
Yeah, man. Some of y'all out here treating y'all friends better than y'all treat y'all's family. That shit is weird to me.
I mean, yeah. I mean, for some people, I understand that, you know, and of course my friends would tell me this. They would be like, you know, I have a stronger bond with you guys than my own family members.
Which, you know what? That was insensitive. As everybody's family life ain't the same.
True.
So you know what? I stand corrected.
It's not attack y'all.
It's not weird to me. Now that I think about it, it's not weird to me. It's just uncommon to me because I'm just so used to my own inner circle and discourse community that I'm around every day. But I just took for granted the fact that everybody's family should be like that. And there's some families that, you know, could be doing better or should be doing better, but just don't. So to all of those people there, I don't mean y'all. But
not at all. You ain't insulting y'all.
To those who felt offended by my previous comment, if the shoe fits, wear that motherfucker graciously.
Yeah, for real. But like, you know, for those people that do have those like friendship as family members, like the brotherhoods and sisterhoods with their friends, it's dope.
It is.
It is dope because like it's hard to find like people outside of your family to really like have a close bond with. So to have that brotherhood or sisterhood with your friends, that's pretty dope. I see it as a dope concept. But yes, like hearing the stories that, you know, people don't have that close bond with their family members is like you said, it could be weird. It's different. It's definitely different because we never really had to like hear that much until like we go around our friends, be like, yo, you cool with your family? Like,
yo, yeah. Ain't everybody?
Like, y'all do things? Y'all do stuff? Oh, shh. Like, people, no, I'm telling you, like, yo, people really give me that vibe. Like,
next you gonna tell me you got your daddy real phone number.
Oh, you do? Wow. You know your daddy?
My daddy ain't been back in 23 years after he went to go get them cigarettes.
Yo, I'm telling you. Yo. People. I had this discussion with him earlier today. Like, yo, when it comes to hearing the classic story of like my dad went to the grocery store to get a gallon of milk and never came back, I think that really fucked up a lot of people. I'm not gonna lie. Like that's a key part of like some mental health shit right there. Like to hear that story, I haven't recently heard that story.
I can offer up that statement like 36 different ways.
Oh, pack of cigarettes, lottery tickets,
the Wingstop, Pizza Hut, pizzas.
He went to the store.
He went to Shaw's. He went to Stop Shop. He went to the gas station. He went to go pay the gas bill.
He went to college. He went back to college.
He went to go get his college degree. He was studying for his GED. He went to go pick up a new class at DeVry University.
Mm-hmm. You know, he actually went overseas to, you know.
Either way you cut it, you take all of those scenarios I gave you and add in, and I ain't seen that motherfucker since, and boom, there's the joke.
Boom. Yeah, like I said, I haven't even experienced anybody that went through that, but that shit sounds crazy. I wonder who really made that.
Dad said he went to go pick up the Chinese food. I ain't seen that motherfucker since '93.
He said he'll be back. No, he's gonna be back. He's gonna be back. Like, it's been 5 years already. He's gonna be back.
But your mom got remarried.
Mom said he's gonna come back, so I believe her. But yeah, I have yet to hear that story. But I actually want to know who made that up.
I don't know.
Who made that up in order for...
It was definitely a fuckboy.
Dude. You know what would be messed up if it was like...
I'm just on it tonight, y'all. Don't worry about me.
What if it was like the mom that made up that story? What if it was literally the mother that made up that story and was like, oh, your father went to get a gallon of milk and never came back?
What if that was just a real story, though?
If that was a real story, I feel bad for that individual. Like, damn.
Robert Lee said he was going to the store to get some milk. This was in 1984. It is 2022. I ain't seen that motherfucker since 84.
You know, Eugene said he was coming back. I don't know where he's at.
What if he do show back up with them cigarettes, though? Old, still funky ass box of Parliaments.
And like I said, yo, like on Instagram, they made an updated version of that story that was like, oh, when you become successful in the NBA and your dad finally comes back with a gallon of milk, like that shit will be crazy. But that actually does happen.
They do.
Like, especially if you didn't have your dad in your life.
As soon as you get that first paycheck, what?
First of all, as soon as you get your name heard, mentioned on the draft, as soon as like whatever team, the commissioner be like, oh, you know, Ron, you've been drafted to, you're drafted number 1 to the Celtics, da 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 da, and then like boom, you get that weird ass knock on the door.
Man, I just want to check in on you, see if you need anything.
You see a dude with a gallon of milk?
I tell you, Mother Rufus came by here.
Well, listen, my name is Eugene.
But that actually does play a... Oh, we were playing the game last night.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the questions in the game was, what messed you up the most And how were you able to deal with it?
First,
You know everybody's answer at the table.
what?
My dad.
Wow. Ooh, people.
Everybody said,
"Oh my goodness,
they dad fucked them up for life."
I know I be saying daddy issues a lot, but that is so major, man. That is major when it comes to like our life, like how we progress as adults. Like people as people, we don't understand how major the father is important for a child's life. Like that role, that male figure. We don't understand that. Wait, before I go further with that, what game was you playing that had a question like that's
the fucking card game that we had at the Jeremiah's birthday party.
Oh, they had a question deep like that?
Well, no, there was way more questions than that.
That's a deep question.
That's a deep question, right?
Yo, you're gonna send people in tears.
Yo,
like, Dad, I can't believe.
I was like, sheesh.
People. I mean, these card games these days. But yes, like as I was saying, like the father figure is major, and as adults, like we realize how important it is now. But like when we was younger, we didn't. Of course, we didn't really take like any hint.
We didn't really know at that point.
We were just kids. When we wasn't supposed to really learn shit like that. But until like we got older, and then boom, you'd be like, damn. I didn't know how to really talk to girls until like later on in my teenage years, or I didn't know how to treat a woman. I didn't know how to, dress as a man. I had to learn to put on a tie from a friend of mine.
Right.
Like, the important stuff to be a man was declined, like at a young age. And so as an adult, we get that now. We learn, we have to go on YouTube, like literally go on YouTube. YouTube is the shit. YouTube University.
Everything on YouTube.
Everything.
Everything. From like what channels are popping and make confidential. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe.
Please do.
Hit that notification bell.
Definitely.
Be notified anytime. MA Confidential posts a new video for the Mac family. Make sure y'all subscribe too, man. I know y'all fucking with the videos, but just subscribe.
Don't just watch us.
Subscribe.
Subscribe to us. We're trying to throw out as much content to y'all on a weekly to every bi-weekly basis. You know what I'm saying?
Bi-monthly.
Every time we make a video, we try to drop it to y'all immediately.
Expeditiously. Yeah, man. That Twitch thing, man, it was scary to know. And mental health don't got no face.
No.
You know what I'm saying? It comes, your boss will come up to you every day and be like, "Hi, I'm so happy to be here."
Mm-hmm.
Be dying on the inside. You don't even know.
They jump off the roof of the building. You just like, you.
Find out after they start spewing all their business at the company Christmas parties and shit. That's when you realize there's some shit going on. But yeah, man, check in. Even if they seem happy, sometimes it's just good to say hello to your friends, man. Stop. We got to get out of this whole texting phase.
Yeah.
Start hitting that call button and talking to our friends again, man.